let's do a studio tour. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this studio space that I have been renting and leasing from and all that stuff. So you're probably wondering, what is this space, right? So this is a creative space for us photographers and videographer here. There is 5 of us, including me. So there's actually 4 photographers and 1 videographer. And yeah, we share the same space. And the cool thing about this place is it is 24 hours, so we do come whenever we want, just as long as you have the keys, which is pretty cool too. It is not open to the public. It's just more for our own personal usage, and if we have projects or anything that involves being in a set, that's for us creators. That who is leasing this place is for us and our purpose only. So yeah, so I just want to give you guys a tour because I figured why not. I've been here for about a good 1.5 years, and I just haven't given you guys a tour yet. And I think it'll be really awesome just to give you guys a tour. So we're gonna start in Exhibit A here. This is the main workspace. This is how we build our set. This is where we're gonna be shooting most of the time. And this is gonna be where pretty much where all the magic happens. So you can shoot videos, photos, and any kind of concept that you want it. You can also film in here if you want to. Best thing about this, has amazing natural light right here. We have one of the biggest windows, and it's really awesome because the sun do last here from like 8 a.m. all the way until 6 p.m. But the best time to shoot here will probably be around 4 to like 6 because the light ray actually hits the other wall that way. And that's where all the magic happens. So with this section, it's gonna be mostly where our backdrop is gonna be. We do have white, gray, and black. So I think that's really cool. Like I said, this is where all the magic happens. I'll show you guys pretty much how big the depth is. I'm sure you already seen it from the intro, but yeah, it's quite big. So let's move on to the next. All right, so this is probably one of my favorite spots. This is where our gear storage area, only specifically for set usage only. So that means it involves using C-stands, any kind of stands that we have here, of course, but C-stand is kind of like what we use the most. We do have V-flat, lean against the wall over here. We do have 3 V-flats and 1 folding V-flat. Those are really important because they can help us control lighting, and being able to control lighting is exactly what we want and need as a photographer and videographer. So I think that's really amazing. It took a lot of us to invest. This is a shared space, by the way, within us 5 creators, artists as well too. And so it is a shared space. So we do share gears and equipment as well. So I think that's really cool because gear is really expensive, and it's nice that we can have this group who we can just lean on and share gears together. So I think that's really nice because there are days that we don't shoot and they can use it as well. And then this is our big, wonderful natural light window. Really love it. For me, I'm a natural light photographer, so I enjoy shooting that type of stuff. So when I do use that, this is the time that we'll be shooting. So exactly. And then this is our big scrim here. Really amazing stuff. This is pretty much just more for gear usage. If you don't know what a scrim is, you can look that up. Yeah, so that's pretty much the setup. This is our setup. This is the whole space itself. I'll give you a bigger depth as well, so let's move on. All right, so this is the space itself. Really wide, really big. Yeah, it's just what is needed for us, to be honest. So don't really need to explain too much about this. All right, so this is probably one of my favorite spots. This is where we store most of our lights down here. This is where we charge our strobe lights. This is where like pretty much our battery. It's kind of like quick stationary items. But my favorite thing is one of my other photographers. She built this. I thought this was really genius because I've always wanted something like this. For me, it's more like a Digitech rolling cart. But instead, we kind of turned this into a station where it's like more of like a workstation. We can tether on here, we can work on here, we can move it around as well. This is meant for like your photographers, videographer who's just gonna quickly access to like their work or work on. And also our client can also see what we're working on when we're shooting. So that's why we have an external monitor. And then of course we have tether, and then we just tether that onto our laptop. And then further from there, we kind of just shoot, and then our client can see the work. I can also see the work. It's just a really quick flow system for all of us. So having something like this is very crucial, is very needed, and also is very professional. So if I were you, start tethering. Of course, we do have our chairs right here. This is just gonna be for props. People can use it. Honestly, it's for decorative reason as well. It's just nice to have it. And I just think it's really cool. So props to the girls because they did get this. I think most of them is theirs, but we do share it again, of course. And yeah, let's move on to the next spot. All right, so you cannot forget about the mirror here. Love this mirror. People have been using this one a lot. Love it. You have to have a mirror, so make sure to have one. I just had to show it off because why not? Okay, dang, that sucks. I had to film that again because my focus was off. Darn it. Got my bev now, and this is a coffee milk tea from Misant. Love this, love it. Love that spot as well. This is where I usually get like the coffee whenever I'm coming to the studio because it's just like on the way. But yeah, this is the lounge area. One of my favorite spots, by the way. It's so nice for me because I can relax, and also great for our clients as well. They can come here, just chill, relax, and just pretty much maybe get work done or maybe like just rest for a little bit while on set because usually set for me do take about 8 hours. So it's just nice for them to just chill, relax instead of like just being everywhere around the space. So it's cool because it's in between everything right now. Excuse me. You're in between like where the set is going off on, and then of course you have this lounge area where you can just chill and relax. We do have our workstation, which is right over here, which I'll show you guys in a bit. And then we do have our gear, and then our dressing room, and then of course the entrance, which is down that way. But overall, this is like my favorite spot. When I first came to the studio, which was just last year, all this was already in here already. The girls, they did a really great job at pretty much doing the whole set design itself in here because technically this could be used as a set design, and I'm surprised we haven't used it yet, which is interesting. Overall, my favorite spot, I've napped in here a couple of times just because I get off work, come do the shoot, so forth, la la la, and then buy myself my own blanket right here as well too. So it's a great spot to pretty much nap, and it's kind of like if you're paying for it, why not? Why not, right? So this is the lounge area. It's really nice, right? All right, now let's talk about my workstation at this spot right here. So I really love this spot as well. I think it's a really nice touch to the studio. Cool thing about this is the table is big, and it's really close to the electrical. So if we need to charge anything, we can. We do have this nice desk lamp, which works. And then what I do is, yeah, when I am on my downtime, I will come in here and edit, just because I don't want to edit at home, and then I sometimes don't want to go to the cafe as well. So it's kind of like, okay, I'll just run to the cafe, get a coffee, come back here, and pretty much just do my edits. Cool thing is we do have a cafe which is down this way. It's walking distance, about 7-minute walk. And I just think that's really cool. It's nice that we're close to something like that. And yeah, I'll just come here and edit because it's like, why not? Like, we pay for it. So it's like, just use a space versus having to go to a cafe. And it's nice because we just play our own music as well. So I just pretty much just do that. But yeah, this is where we host meetings. This is where I do my edit sessions as well. Also hang out in case if I want to bring people here. And it's just a really nice touch. To be honest, it's exactly what we needed. So yeah. All right, this spot right here, I probably won't go too far in depth, but I figure I'd mention it. It's pretty much a storage area, you guys. Like, it's not too important. It's just stuff for us to store. Again, storage area. So this was mostly used from one of our other photographers. She really loves set design, and I adore her for that because for me, I'm like a lazy photographer. Like, if I can have someone to do it, I'll let them do it. But honestly, I should start doing set design because I think that's really fun as well too, because you get to create your own thing. So we'll see. Maybe in this upcoming year, I will probably do it. Oh, the light is, never mind. It's going down. But yeah, nothing too biggie. Storage area. This is where we have our cleaning supplies in here as well, which is really cool. So love that spot. And yeah, I'm not gonna go too far in depth with this. Okay, I also forgot to mention this spot. This is the makeup area station. A lot of my clients really love this spot just because you have this big old mirror right here. And this is a really good like hangout lounge area as well too. But yeah, a lot of the makeup artists are primarily over in this area just because they can do their work. They're pretty much stationed around here. And yeah, a lot of girls love this area. For me, I'm just like, yeah, it's another spot, but hey, it brings the attention and the attraction to our stylists, makeup artists, and also to our client, which, you know, most of the time they are women. But it's another good backup for a mirror as well too. So yeah, it's a really cool spot. I almost forgot about this spot. My battery's about to die. All right, so this is possibly another favorite of mine is storage area for our gears and lighting. Yeah, this is pretty much the shelving spot. This is where we store our lights, tripod, modifiers, any other accessories such as like tripods, and just like any kind of other set designs that we may or may not need. They all live here. So this is quick, accessible for all of us. It's nice that it's a little bit separated from the set design, the lounge area, and from our workstation. So shout out to the other photographers for putting this right here because this is a really good spot. So yeah, I'm not gonna go too far in depth with like what gears we have and all this stuff. It's just more of like storage again. We do have our pretty much, I'm freaking blinking here, yo. This spot right here. Oh my goodness. Backdrop. This is where our backdrop's at. We do have a lot of colors, which is nice because what if clients want different colors? So shout out to some of the girls. Not unfortunately, but fortunately, we have been purchasing a lot of pretty much backdrop just to see like, hey, what works, what doesn't work. So yeah, everyone pretty much contribute to all of this, which is really good. I do know that we do use the white backdrop the most just because it's, I don't know, it's just a lot easier. And that is pretty much, we do spend a lot of money on that. It's about $70 per roll, which is pretty expensive. But if you think about it, it's an investment. You do shoot for clients. And so some of that budget do go towards stuff like this. So yeah, I'm not gonna go too far in depth. This is our storage area. Okay, so this spot right here, nothing too biggie. This is just more of our, I guess like snack, other storage area as well too. So we have a fridge here, which is filled with water at the moment. We don't have a coffee machine just because we don't really drink coffee that much. And if we do, we are usually bringing it on set already anyway. So figure why not. And this is just kind of like other storage stuff such as cleaning supplies, and any other stuff, right? Trash is over here. I know it's a little messy because it do get messy. And so we're just gonna have to work with that. Yeah, that's it, nothing too much. All right, coming out to our last spot here. This is the dressing room or the fitting area. It's a really cool spot. I'm gonna bring the camera closer. Another cool spot. I think this is really cool for especially our client and our stylist because this is pretty much how we build our model, right? Fittings go here, pretty much all the apparel, how they're gonna work with it. All their accessory do go on this table over here, which you won't see. Really love this mirror that the girls picked out as well because it's so nice, it's so big, it's big enough to see yourself. Quick little lounge area, of course, as well, right here. And then any other accessory that just belongs here, they can just go here as well. So yeah, I think this whole space is just amazing. It's big, it's just amazing, let's say. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about that. Okay. So that is the end of the studio tour. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's been really fun and really exciting just working in here. I think this is probably like what I look forward to the most when I'm like getting off of work or during a shoot date. I think it's just nice to be able to be in a space where I can just create, have a little fun, get a little creative, and honestly, it's been really good. My first year has been really pretty much just doing all that, working with a client, being here for 8-hour sets, sometimes even 10. And just working late night here as well too. So I think that's the best part about it. So best of what I can do now is to take advantage of my time while still being here. So working around with filming, any kind of sets that I want, building set design as well too if I need to, playing around with lighting, and pretty much just taking use of my time in the studio while I am still here. So again, thank you guys for watching. Again, I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, and also let me know in this whole spot, right? This whole space that I just recorded, which spot was your favorite? Comment down below. I'm happy to read it, and I will also respond back. So until then, see ya.